We have to discuss a universal topic and issue today, and that is travel. We have all had a horrific travel experience at some point this summer. Okay, you guys know me. As summer comes to an end, we've all had to go either see a family member or travel for work. I don't have that joie de vivre, that lust for life to travel. If I had it my way, I would stay at home. Okay, I don't like to leave the house. I go out in the driveway and I walk around on the phone. I might go touch some grass here and there, but I don't have this lust for life like some of these folks want to just go backpack through Europe for 6 months, or they want to go here and go there. I don't want to do it. Okay, I don't want to deal with the airports. I don't want to deal with the chaos. And as some of you know from the last episode, I was stuck in Chicago for 3 days. Okay, one flight canceled, then another flight canceled, then delayed, and then that was booked, and then my bags ended up in Timbuktu. Okay, I finally got home last night. I went to baggage services. I had to beg and plead for them to go find my luggage so I would have something to wear this morning. Okay, and she goes back there where there are just cages full of luggage. It's like where they used to keep kids down at the border during the Obama administration. It looked like alligator Alcatraz, actually. It's like they have these huge cages, and that's where the suitcases were. For me, I finally got my bags back. And then because it's hard to get Ubers where I live, I had scheduled a car. The car forgot to pick me up. So everything that could go wrong went wrong. Okay, it took me 3 days to get home from Chicago. I could have just rented a car. And some of you have been writing me with your horrific travel stories. Please comment. If you're watching us on YouTube, social media, comment and write in. Tell me your worst travel experience. Because last night, I'm on the plane. I'm finally coming home. I felt like Les Mis, bring him home. That was me, okay? He's like the son I might have known. I was fighting for my life, okay? So I'm on this plane, and the woman next to me, she moves to the aisle because there's an empty seat in the middle. I don't know what happened to that man. Maybe he got upgraded. I'm jealous. This woman moves to the aisle, and I hear this kind of clinking. And she's messing with her sandals. And I said, oh, she's not going to do what I think she's going to do. And we have a picture. I did sneak a picture with my phone. This woman puts her bare ass feet on the dirty carpet on a United Airlines flight. I actually am looking at the picture now. I don't know what's more of a calamity, the bare feet on a dirty airplane carpet or those leggings. Those leggings are diabolical. Diabolical. Those should be burned, okay, in the seventh ring of hell. But this woman, she has her bare feet out. She then puts them up on the seat. She must be into like yoga and really be nimble because she's doing like crisscross applesauce on the seat while we're taking off. This woman, I don't want to see bare feet on planes, okay? I don't want to be back here with the bare feet. And I'm here to tell you, this is how fast life comes at you, okay? A few weeks ago, I'm flying on Air Force One. I'm having an egg sandwich and yogurt parfait. A few weeks later, I'm in the back of economy on United with bare, dirty ass feet. Okay, so life can come at you fast, my friends. Life can come at you fast, okay? I'm versatile, okay? I can handle it all. So I'm back there in United with this woman in her bare feet. And I said, we have to rework the show and just have a discussion off the top. We're going to get into some pop culture soon, but we have to talk about horrific travel stories. And I was thinking, you know, my parents always talk about traveling back in the day. Okay, my parents are a little older than you would assume. They always tell me about traveling back in the day. And I said, let's go find some pictures of traveling back in the 60s and the 70s where people got dressed up to fly, right? When you could actually smoke on airplanes. You could go and have a smoking section on an airplane. They would actually serve baked Alaska on an airplane and light it on fire. You would have fire on planes. What has happened? Can I go back in a time machine and fly when it was nice, when people were courteous and kind? Now you get on an airplane, you're lucky if you get a bag of pretzels. Okay, you're trying not to get a venereal disease from the dirty seat that hasn't been cleaned since 2006. That's what's happening when you're flying on these planes, okay? And then because 10% of the population is crazy, literally insane, 10% of the population is insane, you have some crazy people on planes. I've been on planes where people are freaking out. They don't want to sit down. They're aggressive. They need to get to the front. I don't know what's happening. Every couple of weeks I look on the news, someone has to be duct taped to a seat. They literally had to duct tape a woman to a seat recently because she was flipping out. They had her tied up like something out of 50 Shades of Grey, tied, bound, and gagged at 30,000 feet. Okay, because she was having a meltdown on the flight. They had to go get the flight marshal. So flying absolutely sucks. I don't know what has happened to travel. I don't blame the federal government at all. Actually, it's these airlines that are terrible. These airlines, they either overbook, they're understaffed, they can't take care of themselves, or they don't have the best people working there. I hate to say it. So no, air travel is absolutely terrible. I'm sure you guys have experienced this. And then my brother My brother's one of these people. He will drive his pickup truck. He will drive his pickup truck across the country instead of flying. If it's 20 hours, 36 hours, he will drive there. And I used to think he was crazy. I was like, just get on a plane. Now, when you deal with security and cancellations and then your bags get shipped off to God knows where and you have to fight and barter to get them back, I think I might start driving. I think I might start driving across the country because if it's 12 hours, 18 hours, why deal with security and flights and expose yourself to a bunch of germs and dirtiness? And I love this country. I love the people of this country more than anything. But do I need to be stuck with them in a flying trash can for hours and hours with their bare feet several inches from me? No, I do not. But travel by sea. Travel by sea is also not much better. There have been many viral videos this summer from Carnival cruises and all of these cruise ships where things get a little bit dicey. And these cruises, we're going to put up on the screen. This is my idea of hell. Okay, number one, I don't want to be around that many people in general. As you guys know, I like to be alone most of the time, okay? These cruise ships, this is hell. I don't know if someone catches a cold on this cruise, does the whole ship go down? What happens if there's, some type of intestinal worm in the water supply? Does everybody get sick? I would never go on one of these cruises. But I have to show you a viral video from a Carnival cruise recently of a fight that broke out. Let's play that clip. Now, this is a fight that broke out. Wait for it. Dun, 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 dun. And this is a fight that broke out over chicken tenders. Okay, this is a fight that broke out over chicken tenders. And as soon as I found that out, I was kind of on their side. I love my chicken tenders. Okay, I might be at a fancy restaurant. I might be at a fancy hotel. I'm like, can I get chicken tenders and fries with ranch dressing from the kids menu? And they're like, sir, you have to be 12 and under. Excuse me, if people can make up their genders and make up all types of pronouns, I can identify as a kids menu participant for this meal. Go get me my damn chicken tenders. So when I saw this fight breaking out over chicken tenders, on our Carnival cruise, I wasn't shocked, but there were so many comments where people said, this is ghetto, this is trashy, this is this. They're making racial comments. I'm here to tell you, there are white people who are just as white trash. Okay, I have seen ladies on a Black Friday sale get into a fist fight at Bed Bath & Beyond over some throw pillows. Okay, so this has nothing to do with race. You can say, oh, Black people freaking out over a Carnival cruise fighting over chicken tenders. I have seen suburban white women key each other's cars over Lululemon leggings. Okay, so this does not discriminate, okay? Tribal fights and behavior, this does not discriminate, I'm here to tell you. But this is not selling me on Carnival Cruises, okay? Carnival Cruise, don't try to sponsor this show. We have great sponsors, Masa Chips, thank you. We have all types of sponsors. Carnival Cruise, we don't need your money because I would rather rot in hell, okay, than ever go on a Carnival Cruise. I'm here to tell you that. I would rather go down on a piece of sandpaper than spend a week on a Carnival Cruise with 10,000 people. No disrespect to anybody, but I think at this point they're overbooking things. Things are getting way too crazy. My producer also found a headline. I want to read you this headline because not only is travel chaotic and you're exposed to a million people, it's dangerous. It can get dangerous. So let me read you this headline. Boeing plane makes emergency landing after engine bursts into flames. Someone said, I already sent goodbye text. I'm here to tell you. I was in the exit row yesterday. When we had those bare feet, I was in the exit row and I actually sat down in the exit row on the window and I thought, I've seen so many exit doors fly off of planes. Please, I just want to go home because I was like, you know what? It's taken me days to get home. Everything that could go wrong went wrong, you guys. Like literally, I am fighting for my life this morning, even filming the show. I'm running on fumes, okay? I've been through the ringer. It's like the Hunger Games that I've been through to get home, okay? From Chicago, of all places, connecting through Chicago. So when I sat down in the exit row, I thought, can this door please stay on for the duration of the flight? I am begging you, dear God in heaven, any goodwill that I have left, please. Okay, I know I'm a sinner at times, okay? I have a potty mouth at times. Please, can this door not fall off? But all in all, in conclusion, air travel absolutely sucks. Traveling by sea sucks. I think I'm just gonna start staying home and becoming a hermit. Let me tell you about Masa chips. Okay, I don't do regular tortilla chips at this point. I can't do it. Whenever we have friends come over, these are the chips that we use. And I've also converted all of my friends to masa chips because they ship me boxes and boxes with 1,000 bags of chips, and I hand them out like candy on Halloween. But all of my friends, they say we love masa chips. We don't feel guilty eating them. They don't break in our guacamole. And let me tell you why masa chips is so great. Because masa chips, they're made with just 3 ingredients: organic corn, sea salt, and 100% grass-fed beef tallow. That's it. No seed oils, no junk. Masa is what chips should be. So go try them and you will taste the difference. Masa chips is also beloved by tens of thousands of customers and has been endorsed by industry-leading health and nutrition experts. Ready to give masa a try? Go to masachips.com/link and use code LINK for 25% off your first order. That's masachips.com/link and code LINK, LINK, for 25% off your first order. Go get them.